Hello friends. Let me hope you are doing well and everything is going on well. This is the third part of our video where we are trying to understand the creation of photo slides from the basics to like at least coming up with something whereby even if you are new to Premiere Pro, you can at least come up with a photo slide. Okay, so I'm going to be, yes, I downloaded these pictures from Pixel and Pixabay. Okay, so I'm going to be uploading them on my platform whereby we can download them, okay, and use them. So for you, you will get them in a folder as I did for these ones that were mine. Okay, these photos of mine here. I just imported them, okay, by like clicking, let me see if I can, double clicking there, then you locate them on the hard drive where they are, folder, then you click and select them, then you import them. Okay, so we cancel that. So I'll be showing you that, but first of all we would want to get these ones. Okay, like all of these photos of mine are in portrait, so I select the first one up, select the second one. So I'm going to be bringing them and placing them on the timeline. But first of all, we don't know what the timeline is. Okay, so like the quality, I mean the frame, okay, of our timeline. Okay, so if we don't know that, it basically means we would first make sure that we set our sequence. So we come on here where we have new item. So there may be situations whereby, oh, let me give you an example. We have on a portrait these pictures and we would want them to have a portrait way. Okay, say I'm designing for shots. Okay, maybe I want to design a photo slide in shots. So it means that I would want them to have that portrait look. So it basically means I can choose any of these because they're already in portrait. Then I drag it and drop it there. So automatically this, are you seeing that? Automatically my sequence is going to have that portrait look. Okay, so if I happen to scale this, I click in it, then I come here and look for effects control, click here. Are you seeing that? So if I scale it, are you seeing? So my already my design is in the portrait format. Okay, but that wasn't my desire. That is not what I wanted to create. So what I basically wanted to create was to come up with, okay, so I can delete that. So what I basically wanted was to come up with a design, okay, that is unifying all of them, having both of them. So these are portrait. Then if I go back this side, there is where I have stock videos that are landscape. You get, so it basically determines the end product. How would you want your end product to look like? Okay, so have that in mind. So basically what I have to do is I come and double click, I come and click on this. That is, what does it show? New item. So when I click on it, then I go to sequence. So I click on sequence. The moment I click on it, it gives me these other options. Okay, that is HDV, this and that, what. So it is you basically to choose. So if I come and click on this one, I'm seeing that. So I would go for maybe this one. Okay, so after choosing that, then I click on OK. So now I've set my sequence. Then make sure that I may forget this. By the time you export your project to come out as a video, you change it from a quarter to a full resolution. We are keeping it at a quarter because some of the images may be bigger and heavier, or we are expecting to use some heavier maybe settings, maybe heavier plugins when playing around with the different properties like rotation, scaling, and and scaling, then also position. Okay, so to avoid the slowness of our project, it basically means that we have to turn this to a quarter resolution or a half what resolution. Now we go back to our images. Maybe I start with mine. So I select the upper one, then finally hold shift and click on the second one. So I scroll up and get the upper one and drag it, and you see that. So I've put them there, but they are going out of the what of the frame. Okay, so now what I would do, I would select all of them as I've imported them. Then after selecting all of them, right click and say scale to frame size. If you're not seeing it, are you seeing these arrows? They can move up or down. So set to, there is set to frame size, scale to frame size. Okay, set to frame size. Are you seeing that? So everything has been set to the frame size. Okay, so then after that, we've gotten all of those ones. Then we come to the video. So if I drag this video now, I place it here. I don't want it sound, so I selected it, right click and click on unlink. Okay, so now after that I delete the sound. Then Control S. Always when you're designing, one of the first things that you should always first think of whenever you make a change, save. Whenever you're making a change, remember to save, because power can go off and you lose everything. Okay, a simple click of a button can end up deleting what you had even already finished. Okay, so from that we have a video. Now with this video, since it is the same, like, sorry, since it is the same scale of frame size, so it just sits there. Then from there we go back, sorry, to stock images. So with these stock images, if you happen to look at them, we have a portrait one, then the landscape ones. So now what I have to do is to drag and first place them maybe there. So are you seeing that? So if we are having that, so are you seeing that? So we don't know where these photos are going off of. So there is even a portrait one. So I would want to select all of them, click and set to frame size or set to frame size. Are you seeing that? So every photo is well aligned, whether portrait, but we wouldn't want to see these shadows, the black shadows behind it. Okay, so that is what we are going to be looking at in our fourth video. Here we've been looking at how to import this stuff and bring it into the software. Maybe I would want to make some changes. Right click here, okay, and get this. So right click to have that and reproduce like that. Then I can look out for a song, that is the background music that I would want to put there. So we shall be seeing that. Maybe what I would do is first I would happen to see that at least I hold, after selecting everything, hold out and drag down. Okay, so it means we have the same what? We have the same scales up and down. But after that, this would not apply. Okay, let me also apply it to the video. So with the video, this has to reduce a little bit. like that. Okay, then from there I would want to have these images, these several images. So this is the bigger one, this is the, like we want this to remain small, then we'll get this, the one in the background, and scale it. I've seen that. So after scaling it, so we'll copy, sorry. So we get this below, then we scale it. So then after scaling it, we right click and say Ctrl C. So after that, we come to its whatever and also just paste this. Let us go back here, copy this and